Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're getting a choice here. Let's read it out loud. Army Group Center is requesting reinforcements to capture Minsk while Army Group North is advancing through the Baltic states. Where will you send your reinforcements? To Minsk or to the Stalin line? Maximum priority on large-scale panzer combat at Minsk and more infantry and artillery force needed to defeat the Stalin line defenses. I'm gonna go for Army Group Center so I can capture more tanks. Obviously, it's like, who cares about artillery? We got plenty of those, and I can't buy additional artillery. Well, I can buy the capture or use the captured ones, but that's about all. Oh no, we're invading the Soviet Union with the dildozers. Anyway, Operation Barbarossa is only a few days old, but we're already feeling the strain on such a massive operation. To help facilitate our communications, I will be needing to spend more time on the field. The lack of infrastructure in these Soviet lands demands no less, it seems. And to further help ease our logistical footprint, we've also been assigned a new lieutenant to assist. My general, this here is Lieutenant Gerhardt. He's a specialist in logistics and intelligence. Hello. That's not a proper way to greet your commanding officer. So, he's a douche. Sorry, sir. Lieutenant Gerhardt reporting for duty, Air General. Good, now then, I was told you were arriving with new intelligence. What have you prepared for us? Capture Minsk and all victory objectives. And Białystok and Grodno. Alright. Wagner's half-track survives the battle. Yeah, that's super hard. 2nd Panzer Group, Army Group Center, is advancing towards Minsk, but they are heavily engaged near Białystok, and so they've requested assistance. Interesting, my general, it looks like they're trying to form an encirclement around a very large Soviet army. Conveniently, our forces are in an excellent position to complete the encirclement. We could advance to Grodno and cut the enemy lines of supply very easily. Luftflotte 2 has also reported more Soviet airfields in the area that haven't been attacked yet. As before, if we can attack these airfields quickly, we could probably catch more than a few Soviet aircraft before they can even take off. He says nothing. Lieutenant, it was my understanding you've organized a special detachment for our general. After we know the problem with the lack of viable airfields after Rasinai. Right. I was able to organize a few specialist units while en route from Poland. These mobile construction units will allow you to deploy an airbase to any location they can be escorted to. Just drive them to a destination and use the switch command. Very efficient, isn't he, my general? Thanks, but we were in such a rush, we had no time for an optimized system. You will not be able to requisition for more of these construction units. They cannot undeploy after being set up, and they will require protection from enemy fire, or they will not be operable for long. I see, we have to be extra careful in using them, but this will hopefully allow our aircraft to be positioned much more effectively in the campaign ahead. To victory for Germany. Whoop. More special reinforcements have arrived. Mine General, this time we have been sent a brand new Panzer Zug for our own use. Just remember that whenever you deploy this particular unit to the field, it's restricted to moving on railroad lines only. Alright. Evasive is fine. Can I undeploy it? Yep. And there we go. And it will go straight to the bin. that unit is not good. Its stats, it's just poor. Only being able to move across the rail lines. If it was like one slot, then maybe, but it's 2. And I think 2 is already too many. Get it? Haha. It's the best joke ever. Alright. So the only bonus is capture Białystok and Grodno. Again, before the last victory X, what happened to their, specialist designs from the previous mission, where they allowed me to continue on after capturing the main objective? That's just weird. 18th Panzer, huh? They've done a pretty poor job. Oh well. Is this 7A? Oh, it's the artillery one. Ooh. There'll be some sweet captures. Alright. Look. This just has to be done. Let's get some sweet camouflage for our units, and wait, so yeah, let's choose red. Sweet. And then can we go white? Yes. And blue? Ah, great. This just makes me so happy. It's gorgeous. Alright. Excellent. I've always wanted to get my own skins, and this is finally the time to do it. Alright. Red, white, and blue. Let's start deploying. I realized that I wasn't recording last episode, so yeah, that's not great. That means that you guys missed Minsk 1941. I guess it sucks, but there's nothing I can do, and especially with the Ironman mode on, I can't go back and replay it. Luckily, if I start a new scenario and I haven't done anything yet, the game has the autosave on the last turn of the previous scenario, so I can at least go over what happened here. So basically, I split my forces into two groups. One of them went to Grodno, took it, allowed the enemy to clear this area, and the other group basically went through this city and then on towards Minsk. I decided to make Wagner pink because that's probably the color he should be in anyhow, and then yeah, basically I just stomped the enemy. Minsk is a very easy mission. They don't really have much air power. They have barely anything really. I did capture a bunch of units. If we I can't select purchase units. Okay. I got a lot of T-3440s and also a few KV-1As, I believe. Luckily, my Warframe didn't get damaged. That's good too. But yeah, overall, not a whole lot happened during this mission. So I guess we can go right along towards Smolensk here. I'll continue doing Army Group Center since I still want to have large-scale panzer battles, and I don't care about capturing artillery as before. So, yeah, it's just, I know Minsk is nothing special, but, yeah, it just kind of sucks. I don't really know. I just didn't press the recording button. It's really silly. Either way, it's Smolensk 1941. General Night Phoenix, the advance of Army Group Center has reached Smolensk. The city is a major transit hub on the planned route to Moscow, and we've been ordered to secure it as quickly as possible. Capture all 5 victory hexes. Raid Yartsevo for Smolensk is secured, and we have to capture Glinka as well. Yeah, I still don't know why that half-track is out there, but whatever. Intelligence has reported no major buildup of enemy force in the area, neither in ground or air forces. Mein Herr. I would treat those reports with suspicion. While it's true that we've crushed an enormous amount of Soviet formations already, I believe Smolensk is too important of a city to be given up without a fight. But the reports! Lieutenant, let me put it this way. You should never bet your life on the accuracy of intelligence reports. I recommend we keep a few escort fighters active and keep a strong vanguard as we advance around Smolensk. Yes, sir. One more thing. I've arranged for a few more mobile airbases to be available for this mission. I hope they continue to prove useful. And I'll be on the field helping relay your orders once again, Mein General. To victory for Germany. Mein General, our salvage crews have come back with a progress report on all the Soviet airfields we've overrun. Although the overwhelming majority of enemy aircraft on the ground have been destroyed, there were a few that we actually captured intact. I'm told the designs are not exactly cutting edge, but perhaps you can find some use for them. Yeah, sure, whatever. crippling blow, +5 against full strength units. Sure, why not? If we take a look, I'll probably want to upgrade some of my tanks here. So if we take a look and go down, we'll yeah, we'll have to. Oh, I didn't capture any more KV-140s, unfortunately. Either way, this model is a lot better. It has less ammo, sure, but it has 5 or 8 more soft attack, more defenses, and more movement. So it's a lot better than the Panzer III. It means that if I remove something, or lower something's value, then, well, let's actually start, yeah, with these guys. Yeah, sure. So let's upgrade them. And I also want to upgrade the other one. But I guess question then is, what can I diminish? Let's just get you to 10 as well. Bombers are reasonable, but not exactly most amazing. Oh, well. Let's get you to 10 then. I guess it means I can actually keep them at 12. Sure. Turning this into a Petliakov just means it takes more slots. Or, no, it doesn't matter in terms of slots actually, but the Petliakov is a lot weaker in almost everything except for movement, so no. How are we in terms of fighters? I got some lag 3s, which are considerably worse. Alright, well, let's get to deploying then. I think we're already set. Now, as for these units, I got a +5 strength on full strength units. And I actually think that I can remove Albert Kirscher for the +5 against tanks and give them crippling blow, because they'll be attacking full strength units most of the time anyhow. And then I can put those on another guy like this. There we go. And then we'll have fearsome reputation, which is just not really that great of a skill. No longer anyway. I just dismissed the guy. Okay. So I should probably split up my forces into 3 groups and then try to converge upon Smolensk with all 3 of them somehow. They don't get supply from within the city, so I should surround it and then try to take it down, I guess. Let's start with the airplanes here. The problem with this mission is going to be that, or at least with this episode, is going to be that I'll be playing a little bit less than usual, because now I'll be sticking both the end of the or the start of the previous mission and the end of the other mission together, which means that there will be a lot more talking. What else do I want in order to take Smolensk? Or to take Mogilev? Let's just do it like this. I'm actually quite spread out for this mission. That's a bit of a problem. While I also don't know whether there's something there that might also give me trouble. Definitely putting the artillery forward. And like this, I should still be okay. I mean, it would not surprise me one bit if they actually had a lot pretty close, actually. Although, seemingly it's not so bad yet. I guess I'll just go in. Okay. Now, the one thing... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... What is the range on a Katyusha 2? What kind of movement do they have? It's probably half-tracked. Movement type half-tracked, which on roads is 0.7, 1.4, 2.1, 2.8, 3.5, and then they can move back 2 hexes. Sure. Okay. Because I'll stay on defense, but I want these to stay out of it. Or at least I'll be on defense for a first turn. Just so I can get a little bit closer, and then you know, afterwards I can start going after the enemy. I'm not gonna give these guys color again. Except you. Because you deserve it. Because you're such a great guy. Amazing. I don't I expect they'll be doing all that much. Oh, they're doing a lot of damage, actually. Okay. Fair enough. 7.5. This should be enough. Capture me some AT-1s. I didn't capture any of the flame tanks in the previous mission. That's kind of a bummer. And pretty silly too. This will give me an overrun. How many overruns have you gotten now? Wards. Because steam 15. This is clear terrain. Sure, they'll be fine, and I do want to capture more T-3440s. Sweet. So they're out of movement. That gets them another overrun, and will allow me at least to also kill this Katyusha. Wagner can then take the airfield, kill them, and these guys can move in here. I'm sure they'll be fine. I should have taken my own bridge engineers. That's actually pretty smart. Oh well. I don't see any airfields around Orsha, so I guess the idea is that I will have to do it myself at that point. I can see that they currently okay at Mogilev. We'll take it before long. If only and they could move a little bit further. Oh well. Guess we'll have to wait. But that's fine. Okay. Oh. There we are. Seven. So now I can just move in here. Doesn't kill them, but we'll be fine. It doesn't need to, so let's just pull back. I know they can still see these guys, and probably this too because they saw it previously, but whatever. Okay, so they need to be repaired, but I'll just go and take this first. Oh, there's an airfield. Never mind. And you can also rebase. I'm sure this was just the start of it, but let's go. So I'll also be looking at good forward positions to take here. Well, at least trying to move forward too. The Neubaufahrzeug is really good, but it's just very slow. Whereas the other Azul infantry, yeah, I kind of need to send them around. And now that we've taken that area, let's just move you. Let's split up our units into two groups, one going down through here, taking some parts of Smolensk, and then moving further towards Glinka, and the other one all the way over on that side while we move up. Not sure why the AI turn is taking so long. Alright, let's consider this the last turn for now. Let's stay out of sight, and I don't think there's any particular very serious reason why I should, but let's just take a look. Okay, so at least up until until Smolensk itself, there's just not going to be a whole lot of resistance down here. Fair enough. Okay, got me some flame tanks this time at least. Not sure whether it was worth it, but oh well. Let's just take a look. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot at the very least until we get there. Sure, they can see the tank. But I will try to protect it. What village is this village? I was just kind of hoping that it would be a little bit more. Oh well. Sometimes just kind of have to wait it out. Did they? I mean, I personally haven't seen that much of these large formations. Well, anyway, my general, our forces have confirmed my suspicions. They've made contact with large formations of Soviets roaming around Smolensk. We may want to slow our advance to make sure our anti-tank weapons are in good supporting fire positions. Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot to say is that during the last mission, when it comes to prototypes, I got some C-30. Very few of them, but I got some of them. Just because I wanted to show that off. So that's a new unit that I didn't have before. It doesn't show much, I suppose, but look, it's something, I guess. And I didn't have the OT-133 before, so that's also a new trophy. Yeah, this Petlyakov is 100% not better than what I already had. Yep. Alright. You'll never be able to attack those guys, so I will... Well, let's see. They don't seem to be having a whole lot up all the way up there. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be pretty good in terms of position. I was actually gonna quit the video here. I completely forgot about those. That's dumb. Right. I'm not too inclined to move forward all that much yet. I mean, this is fine. I should probably set up a base there then, because indeed it becomes a bit of a problem under the current conditions. I have no clue what that was. Either way, I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, see you then, and bye-bye.